Have you ever kicked off your morning with a cozy bowl of oatmeal, believing it was a smart choice for your health? You're definitely not the only one. For years, oatmeal has been hailed as one of the best breakfast options around. It's packed with fiber, helps reduce cholesterol, and keeps hunger at bay for longer. It's soothing, familiar, and gentle on the stomach. For many of us, especially as we age, that sounds like the ideal start to the day. But what if I told you that pairing oatmeal with certain foods could actually be harmful? What if this morning habit you've had for years is slowly raising your blood sugar, burdening your heart, and even messing with your memory? Before we start, we ask you to like the video and leave a comment to help the channel grow. Subscribe and activate the notification bell to stay updated on our content. Now, let's begin. Today, we're going to explore 3 common foods that people over 60 often combine with oatmeal every morning without realizing the risks. These are everyday items, likely sitting in your kitchen right now. While they might seem fine by themselves, when eaten with oatmeal, they can create a mix that works against your well-being. If you care about your energy, heart, blood sugar, and brain function, then this is something you'll want to hear. Let's dive in together. Why oatmeal earned its reputation. Before we look at the 3 foods to avoid mixing with oatmeal, let's first understand why oatmeal became such a breakfast favorite. For decades, health professionals have recommended it as a top morning meal, and with good reason. Oatmeal is high in a type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. This fiber helps lower bad cholesterol, supports heart function, and aids digestion. For those over 60, these are exactly the kinds of health benefits we need. Oatmeal is also known for helping control blood sugar levels. It digests more slowly than sugary cereals or white bread, meaning it avoids quick glucose spikes. That gives you a more steady energy release, rather than a crash. Many older adults appreciate this because it helps them stay full and avoid that mid-morning fatigue or shakiness. And of course, oatmeal is incredibly comforting. It's warm, soft, and easy to eat. For those with sensitive digestion or fewer teeth than before, it's gentle and dependable. You can make it sweet or savory, thick or runny, plain or loaded with toppings. It's a very adaptable food. So yes, oatmeal can absolutely be part of a healthy diet. The issue isn't the oatmeal itself. The real problem lies in what we combine it with. Oatmeal acts like a sponge. It soaks up flavors, nutrients, and yes, even the effects of the foods you pair with it. So here's the important question: what are you adding to your oatmeal? Could that be the reason your breakfast isn't leaving you feeling your best? Let's look a bit closer. First up, fruit juice, especially orange juice. The first food to avoid mixing with oatmeal is fruit juice. Yes, even orange juice. You might be wondering, but isn't orange juice full of vitamins? Doesn't it have vitamin C and belong in a healthy breakfast? That's what we've all heard for years. But here's the reality: fruit juice is not the same as eating whole fruit. When you eat an orange, you also get the fiber, which slows down how fast the natural sugars hit your bloodstream. But when you drink juice, that fiber is gone. You're left with a concentrated form of sugar in liquid. In fact, 1 glass of orange juice can have the same amount of sugar as a can of soda. When you combine that with the carbs in oatmeal, it can cause a big surge in blood sugar. For someone in their 20s, that might not be a big deal. But for those of us past 60, our bodies react more strongly. These sugar spikes can cause crashes in energy, raise inflammation, and over time, lead to insulin resistance. That's when your cells don't respond properly to insulin, and your body has to work harder to handle sugar. This stresses your pancreas, your heart, and even your brain, and if you've been diagnosed with prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, or high blood pressure, then starting your day with oatmeal and fruit juice could be quietly working against your health efforts every morning. Here's what many people don't realize: your breakfast might seem light and wholesome, but inside your body, it could be setting off the very issues you're hoping to prevent. Things like low energy, stubborn belly fat, cloudy thinking, or mood changes later in the day. So, what should you be drinking with oatmeal instead? The best choices are plain water, herbal tea, or unsweetened black coffee. And if you're craving something fruity, opt for whole fruits like apple slices or berries. They still offer flavor and vitamins, but include fiber that helps your body manage natural sugars properly. Keep in mind, oatmeal isn't the villain. Orange juice isn't either. But when combined, they're not the nutritious pair we once believed. Second, flavored yogurt or sweetened milk. Now let's talk about another food to avoid with oatmeal, flavored yogurt or sweetened milk. A lot of people, especially older adults, like to mix in a spoonful of vanilla yogurt or pour sweetened almond milk into their oatmeal for a creamy, comforting texture. It seems like a smart, tasty move. But here's what often goes unnoticed. Flavored yogurts like strawberry or blueberry are loaded with extra sugar. A single serving can contain 12 to 20 grams of sugar, roughly 3 to 5 teaspoons, in just one small container. Think about that. You're already eating oatmeal, which raises blood sugar on its own. Add in sugary yogurt or milk, and you're stacking sugar upon sugar, prompting your body to release a large dose of insulin to manage it. Over time, this can cause what doctors call chronic inflammation, an ongoing, low-level stress response in your system. You might not notice it right away, but it can show up in the form of stiff joints, brain fog, sleep troubles, and weight that clings to your waist. For older adults, this inflammation is even riskier, raising the odds of heart issues, memory decline, and even certain cancers. You might be thinking, what about non-dairy milks like almond, oat, or soy? They sound healthy, right? And they can be, as long as they're unsweetened. Many plant-based milks are packed with sugar, flavorings, and thickening agents your body doesn't need. Some of them taste more like dessert than milk. So what's the better option? Use plain Greek yogurt. It's high in protein, low in sugar, and helps keep you satisfied longer. Or try unsweetened almond milk, or just a little regular milk if your body handles it well. The main goal is to keep your breakfast balanced, not overloaded with hidden sugars that undermine your health. Because the truth is, eating oatmeal with flavored yogurt might feel like self-care, but you're actually giving your body a sugar overload first thing in the morning, and that's not the kind of fuel your system needs. Third, processed breakfast meats like bacon and sausage. Now let's move to the third food you should skip with oatmeal, processed breakfast meats, especially sausage and bacon. For many of us, bacon brings up warm memories, weekend breakfasts with family, the smell in the kitchen, a crispy strip on the side that made the plate feel complete. Sausage too, it's hearty and tasty, making breakfast feel more filling. But here's the issue. Bacon and sausage are processed meats. That means they're preserved with salt, curing, and chemicals to enhance flavor and shelf life. Most of them contain nitrates, lots of sodium, and additives that trigger inflammation, especially in older bodies. Some people believe that eating bacon with oatmeal gives them a well-rounded breakfast, fiber from oats and protein from the meat. Sounds balanced, right? But when your morning meal includes both refined carbs and salty, processed meats, your body receives mixed signals. The oats gently raise blood sugar, while the bacon or sausage can elevate blood pressure, stress your arteries, and make inflammation worse in your heart and brain. This kind of combo can be especially harmful as we age. Eating high-sodium, processed meats can lead to water retention, bloating, and even difficulty breathing, especially for people with heart conditions. And if you have them first thing in the morning, your body feels the impact all day long. Elevated blood pressure, reduced energy, and more strain on your heart. On top of that, many breakfast sausages, especially prepackaged ones, contain added sugars as well. That means you might be unknowingly loading both sugar and salt into a meal you thought was healthy. So, what can you have instead? If you want to include protein in your oatmeal, consider a small handful of chopped almonds or walnuts. They're rich in healthy fats and won't increase your blood pressure. You could also mix in a spoonful of natural peanut butter, just be sure it's free of added sugars. If you prefer a savory option, try having a boiled egg on the side. It'll help you feel satisfied and full without all the hidden downsides. Keep in mind, this isn't about giving up your favorite foods. It's about understanding how they affect your body, especially now, when protecting your health is more important than ever. You deserve to feel your best, not only today, but in the years to come. What to pair with oatmeal? Now that we've covered what not to eat with oatmeal, let's turn to something more positive. What you can pair with oatmeal to make it even more beneficial for your health and well-being. Because oatmeal, when made thoughtfully and combined with the right additions, can easily become one of the most nourishing parts of your day. First, berries, a natural boost for your heart and mind. When it comes to foods that complement oatmeal in both flavor and nutrition, berries are hard to beat. Think blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries. These small fruits may appear simple, but they are packed with nutrients that can significantly benefit you, particularly as you age. Let's start with what's inside. Berries are rich in antioxidants, compounds that help shield your cells from damage. Picture them as little defenders, working to protect your body from the negative effects of aging, stress, and environmental toxins. For older adults, this extra defense is especially important, as the body becomes less efficient at repairing itself over time. One of the key antioxidants in berries is called anthocyanin. It's what gives them their deep red, blue, and purple hues. Research has shown that anthocyanins can support memory, reduce inflammation, and promote cardiovascular health. Some studies even suggest that regular berry consumption may lower the risk of developing Alzheimer's or other cognitive disorders. So when you add blueberries to your oatmeal, you're not just enhancing flavor, you're feeding your brain. Let's not forget the fiber. Unlike fruit juice, which lacks fiber and is mostly sugar, berries give you natural sweetness along with fiber that helps slow digestion and prevent sugar spikes. That's especially important for anyone managing diabetes or blood sugar issues. It also supports digestion, reduces bad cholesterol, and helps you feel full longer. Berries are also easy on the stomach, simple to chew, and low in calories, making them ideal for older adults seeking a light and healthy breakfast. And the best part? You don't need a lot. Just half a cup of fresh or frozen berries can upgrade your bowl of oatmeal. So the next time you prepare breakfast, try topping your oats with strawberries or blueberries. It's a small but powerful way to start your day with care, for your heart, your mind, and your overall well-being. Second, chia seeds, walnuts, and the benefits of healthy fats. Now let's talk about something that's often overlooked, healthy fats. For years, people were taught to avoid fat, and that fear still lingers for many. But your body actually needs fat, the right kinds, to thrive. And when you add foods like chia seeds or walnuts to your oatmeal, you turn it into a meal that offers lasting energy and real protection for your brain, joints, and cardiovascular system. Starting with chia seeds, these tiny seeds might not look like much, but they're nutritional powerhouses. Just 1 tablespoon provides fiber, protein, and a healthy dose of omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fatty acids are vital for brain health, lowering inflammation, and supporting your heart. They can help reduce triglyceride levels, improve blood flow, and even ease joint stiffness, a common issue for many people over 60. Chia seeds are also excellent for digestion. When added to warm oatmeal, they soak up the liquid and turn into a soft, gel-like texture that's gentle on the digestive system. That soft bulk helps keep things moving regularly, which can be especially helpful as digestion tends to slow down with age. Now let's look at walnuts, often called nature's brain booster. Walnuts are packed with plant-based omega-3s, magnesium, and powerful antioxidants. They've been linked to better memory, lower stress, and even a reduced risk of age-related memory problems. When you add some chopped walnuts to your oatmeal, you're not just adding texture, you're giving your brain a head start for the day. Walnuts also provide protein and good fats that balance out the carbohydrates in the oats. This helps keep blood sugar more stable, extends your energy, and reduces the chances of feeling hungry again soon after eating. And if you don't have walnuts handy, almonds, pecans, or a spoonful of unsweetened peanut butter are great alternatives. Just be sure to pick ones that don't have extra sugar or processed oils. Natural is always better. Here's something important to keep in mind: fat isn't the enemy. The right kind of fat gives your body what it needs to heal, think clearly, and stay strong. Especially as we get older, it's crucial to nourish the brain and protect the heart. And healthy fats offer a gentle but effective way to do that. So next time you make oatmeal, consider adding a spoonful of chia seeds or a few walnuts on top. Your body will respond with sharper focus, steadier energy, and a calmer, more balanced start to your morning. Now, on to number 3, cinnamon, the spice that balances blood sugar and calms inflammation. Let's take a moment to talk about one of the most powerful yet simple things you can add to your bowl of oatmeal: cinnamon. It's not flashy or bulky, but this warm and familiar spice has been treasured for centuries for more than just its flavor. For older adults especially, a bit of cinnamon in the morning might be one of the easiest ways to improve your health this week. Cinnamon contains special plant nutrients, including a compound called cinnamaldehyde, which gives it its unique scent and also brings anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. What does that mean in practical terms? Every small dash of cinnamon helps your body resist damage from aging, ongoing stress, and chronic illness. But the real magic of cinnamon, particularly when combined with oatmeal, is how it supports steady blood sugar levels. Research has shown that cinnamon can help your cells respond better to insulin, which allows the body to handle sugar more effectively. Simply put, cinnamon helps avoid the energy spike and crash many people feel after breakfast. That's especially helpful for anyone managing pre-diabetes, type 2 diabetes, or just aiming for consistent energy throughout the day. As we age, we become more sensitive to sugar, and even foods that once caused no issue can start to throw things off. Cinnamon acts like a natural stabilizer, making your oatmeal not just comforting, but smarter. Another great thing about cinnamon is that it helps you use less sugar without losing flavor. Its natural warmth and sweetness can take the place of brown sugar, honey, or syrup in your oatmeal. For anyone keeping an eye on their sugar intake, that's a huge bonus. And you don't need much. Just 1/4 to half a teaspoon stirred into your oats is enough to enjoy the benefits. You can even combine it with apple slices or a few raisins for a naturally sweet, cozy breakfast. And here's something lovely to remember: cinnamon may be small, but its effects are big. It helps your heart, your metabolism, your digestion, and even your brain. Some studies even suggest it may slow memory loss over time, which matters deeply to all of us. So the next time you're making oatmeal, add a little cinnamon. See it not just as a spice, but as a quiet act of kindness toward your future self, one peaceful, healing choice at a time. It's easy to take something like breakfast for granted. We wake up, go through the same routine, and eat what we've always eaten, because it's familiar, convenient, and we assume it's good for us. But as we age, our bodies start sending clearer messages. They let us know when something isn't quite right, when we're overdoing it, or when we're not getting enough. And the decisions we make first thing in the morning shape how the rest of the day unfolds. Today we focused on oatmeal, not just as a comforting meal, but as a starting point, a way to support your heart, your mind, and your energy levels. We discussed some of the common mistakes people make without even realizing it. And we looked at a few simple but powerful additions, like berries, chia seeds, or cinnamon, that can transform your breakfast into a meaningful act of care. And here's the key message: you don't need to overhaul everything all at once. Real wellness isn't about being perfect. It's about being aware. It's about taking small, thoughtful steps with purpose. That's how we create a stronger, more balanced life, one mindful choice at a time. If something in today's video made you stop for a moment, made you reflect, or helped you see your morning habits differently, then I'm truly grateful you joined me. Because this space isn't just about nutrition. It's about wisdom. It's about respecting the body you live in now, while appreciating the path that brought you here. So if you want to keep discovering new ways to support yourself, If you're ready to continue growing with intention and care, I hope you'll stay connected. Feel free to click that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss what's next. But most of all, I hope you keep showing up for yourself, both in small choices and big ones. You deserve to feel well. You deserve to feel strong. And you deserve to start your mornings with calm confidence, knowing you're doing something good for your body and spirit. Thanks so much for sharing this time with me. We ask you to like the video and leave a comment to help the channel grow. Subscribe and activate the notification bell to stay updated on our content. I'll see you in the next video.